pull a chair to the heat, let the smoke rise high. Leave the cap in the ash, we don't beat them to the lot. From the concrete roof to the charts and the fame. Talking out of pocket, then we're calling out your name. Fatal forward pressure, who's last one standing? OG's got the wisdom ways, keeping it demanding. From the asphalt facts to the dumbass of the week, for the voice of the culture every time that we speak. O's going red and the truth is a spark. With a light in the game when the industry is dark. No filters, no face, just the raw and the lit. Welcome to the flame, this is the Fire Pit. Yo, welcome back everybody to another edition of the Fire Pit, where this week we're going to take a trip to Virginia, to the 757. We're going to talk about mad skills. We got Missy Elliott, we got the basement crew, we got the whole thing going. First, I want to introduce you to the fellas. OG Tim Wilson, what's up?
What up, though?
My brother Waves.
What's good?
Nothing much. All good in the hood over here. Chilling. Getting ready for the big Juneteenth event that we got going on down at the corner store. This year, man, not only do they got me DJing, my guy Will on the food, but we got free haircuts and free gel nails for the girls. So, and Kayla Williams. But yeah, we finna get it in next week for Juneteenth. It's gonna be a good time. But back to the mission at hand. We're going to Virginia.
VA,
also known as the Commonwealth. Now, when we talk about Virginia, we're talking about a whole sonic frequency that shifted the energy of the industry, and a lot of it started from the New Jack Swing era, when Teddy Riley and Devontae Swings from Jodeci went down to Virginia and started. Devontae Swing started up the Basement Crew, which put out tons of producers. Timbaland was from the Basement Crew. Missy was from the Basement Crew. Mad Skills did some writing with the Basement Crew. Who else was? Oh, Stevie J, the architect of the Bad Boy sound, was also with the Basement Crew. Devontae Swings, he grew up in New York and then moved out to Portsmouth, Virginia after Jodeci broke up. Mad Skills started in Detroit and took his pen game to Virginia. Now, OG.
Yo.
Before the world got hooked on the super duper sound of Missy and Timbaland, how did the raw underground grind that the Basement Crew and Mad Skills started there affect pretty much start the game there? How would you say it did?
You know what? I couldn't say, man. I really didn't get hip to them till Missy hit the map, man. You know, you had Timbaland and Magoo. That was really probably my introduction. And everybody used to say it was dope, but Magoo was whack. But that they still had some club bangers because Timbaland's beats was banging. So it was for us, you know. Again, I was in my West Coast vibe, man. You can't be talking about nobody else. I was into that gangster shit. But when Missy hit the map with the super duper fly joint, the me and Timothy, that's what got me hip to it. That's what I liked about it. I was making a porn video and she was going me and Timothy, and I was like, oh damn, the timing was fantastic on that. And you know, because that's my real name, Timothy, right? And so I was like, dang, that was pretty awesome. What is this? And so that's what got me into, and I've been a Missy fan ever since. And then, but you know what? For me, Missy was the beginning of me really buying into what they were doing. Although you're right. At the time, we didn't know it, but you're right. The New Jack Swing sound was coming largely out of Virginia, with Teddy going down there. And Teddy had a huge impact. That New Jack Swing took over. I was all in on the New Jack Swing vibe. Because it was nothing but it was club killers,
Yep.
everything. Even if it wasn't, you could still get away with it. If
You
you
can
put it
still
in the mix, you could still get away with it because that beat was just infectious. It was you everybody's gonna dance to it.
hmm
I mean, there was some songs that wasn't a hit, but it wasn't a hit, but you could get away with sneaking it into the mix. See, it's like Pump It Hottie and stuff like that. Was gonna get in there because that New Jack Swing was a killer, club killer.
Yeah.
But yeah, when Missy
Rump
Missy
shaker.
came out, that changed everything out. Rump Shaker was a different. I'm talking about Rump Shaker was a hit though. I'm talking about
Yeah.
like Pump It Hottie
Right.
wasn't really banging like that, but it was New Jack, so you played it and you got away with it. Um, but yeah, no, when Missy came out, that changed everything for me as far as how I looked at that because she was the first one that I've really associated with. Okay, so now Timbaland is on the map for me. If Timbaland and Magoo was dope, was cool, but videos, man, Missy in them videos was game changer, dude.
You know who her videos remind me of? Busta Rhymes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. She was like the female Busta Rhymes
Yep.
yeah.
in a way. Yeah, in all the
That's how
way.
I've always viewed her as, when it came to her video style. It, she did have elements where she did share with Busta Rhymes, but the main thing I took from her that she took from Busta is she learned she can have fun and as much fun as possible with her videos.
Yeah. Yeah.
Agreed.
Now that started about what, mid-90s, you'd say?
Yeah, I would say early to mid '90s. Yeah.
And that started a seismic shift in the music game where Timberland ended up on everybody's tracks. From
Oh yeah. Well, Timberland couldn't miss. It
yeah,
got too easy for him. It got too easy for him. He couldn't miss.
yeah. So
Yeah.
and he was weird about Timberland, not weird, but he had a what they call a syncopated style where you go on the downbeat instead of going right on the beat, you attack just before the beat, and it created more of a bounce to it. So
That's what's up? That's what's up.
now, when
And go
oh,
ahead.
I was going to ask Ways, when Missy and Timberland hit the airwaves, why did that weird and why do you think that weird energy made everything else look like it was made in black and white?
Because it was new, they weren't afraid to be colorful. And that's just in their visual presentation, but just their approach to the music kind of made you see in colors and hear in colors in a sense because it was something we weren't used to. It was unique.
OG, you got any thoughts?
No, I just that it was an acquired taste for me after a little bit because believe it or not, as much as I love the song to this day, when I first heard "Get Your Freak On," I didn't get it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get it, and it's like, but I was like, why does everybody like this song? And it was boom, boom, doom, 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 boom, doom, doom, doom. That was like about 2000, 99,
Yeah.
2000 when that dropped. And I was like, why is everybody banging, rocking to this? Because I'm just not. It's just that. I was like, it's monotonous. It's go, and to this day, that's one of my favorite songs of hers. I can throw that. You can throw that on anytime, and I'm banging it. So it's like it was what Wade said. It was different. It was a whole different kind of feel to it.
Mm. Now,
And
the song "Get Your Freak On," you know Timberland used that exact same beat one more time.
Bubba Sparks, right?
Yep, was
Yeah.
ugly.
Yeah.
So that was actually a pretty good track too. I like it. That
Yeah.
was
Yeah,
catchy.
yeah. Bang.
So and it's dope when you can when as a DJ you mix those two together and nobody's expecting Bubba Sparks to come on.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I found a few tracks like that where I feel like artists use the same drum track and nobody else noticed it except me. And when I mix them, you don't even think to mix them together, and it's like they mix so perfectly. It's
Yeah.
scary because it's actually the same drum track, like breathe and stop, and doing it and doing it and doing it well, doing it and doing it and doing it well. They use the exact same drum track.
Oh,
Don't that I didn't just give you an idea. That's my mix, damn it. That's what he do. He take my ideas, what I do, and go, that gives me an idea. No, it don't. I did not give you an idea. I was just sharing something that I discovered.
you won't see it on my live stream Friday.
Thief.
Now, after Timberland and Missy came out, we got introduced to the Neptunes, which brought us a whole different vibe, sonically, emotionally. Um, First track that I heard from Pharrell was Grinding. And it was weird because it was damn near just all drums. And they hit hard as hell. And when Pusha T started rapping, it spoke to a grittier side of the streets. You know, not grittier, but the hustler side more. And I don't know. I love that track.
Oh, I love that track too. That beat is absolutely infectious. Another one of my mixes that you stole. But that beat is infectious, man. And it was different at the time. But it was just something. You know what I always liked about Pharrell? Um, Pharrell always took elements of old school
Mm-hmm.
and brought it to new school. Cause that kick, that's an old school drum kick. Doo, doo, doo. That's an old school. That's not the pattern, but the sound.
Yeah.
That's old with that heavy echo on it. That's an old school drum kick. He took a lot of elements of old school stuff and always put it into his beats. And I've always liked that about Pharrell. Um, and that to me is why when I hear Pharrell, I kind of know him usually when I hear it until he did Daft Punk. I was shocked when I found out that was him. That shit blew me away. I was like, that. Wait a minute, that's Pharrell.
Yeah.
But that just showed his stretch, the stretch that he had. And I had heard of the Neptunes before I heard of Pharrell.
Yeah. Same.
And it was him and the Asian guy. I don't know his name.
Chad Hugo.
Chad Hugo. So I knew of the Neptunes before I knew of Pharrell. So I was kind of like into the Neptunes vibe a little bit. I thought they made some dope beats.
Mm-hmm.
And then Pharrell went off and started doing his own thing and became the icon that he is.
Skateboard P.
Yeah.
And
I've always appreciated the Neptunes a lot. Just they kind of brought that nerd culture into hip hop as well, the new age nerd culture, which I appreciated. And kind of that's one of the things that got me into them. That and just their sound was so different and cool at the same time.
Yeah, I describe Pharrell and Hugo like this. They brought a backpacker's mentality to production. Instead of bringing a street rapper's mentality, they brought the backpack culture to production. And it worked out very good for them.
Yeah.
Now, there really ain't much coming out of Virginia right now. You got a dude named Lil Ugly Man. I don't know who that is. You got Netspend. And you got Shabuzi. Is actually from Virginia. Not really hip hop, but he could be. Now, question for you guys, production wise.
All right.
Because, Pharrell stepped off and he's done rapping a little bit. Timberland stepped off. He did rapping for a little bit. But production wise, Who do you think was a better producer?
The easier question is who is my favorite, and that would be Pharrell.
Okay. OG?
I think. Oh, sorry. Wait, were you done?
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I'm gonna go with Waves on this. I'm gonna go with Pharrell, um, and mostly because as an old school guy, I like that old school vibe that he brings. But I do like a lot of stuff that Timbaland has done. I heavily respect Timbaland. Uh, and I've been on some of his lives during the pandemic when he was giving new producers a shot and new artists a shot, which was I thought was dope. Where he was like, you know, he would go live and say, if you're a producer or an artist, come on and play a song for me. And if he like it, he'll say, go ahead, do another one. And like, okay, if he liked you do two cuts that he liked, he'll say, okay, drop me a DM. We gonna link up. You know, and then if it don't like you, he go back and work on it, and he give you constructive
Oh
criticism.
yeah.
He wouldn't just dog people like, "No, that's trash." He give you constructive. No, what you need to work on is this and this, and go put those things at work and try something else and try again, man, and get back. And come back when you tried it. And I thought that was really cool and really generous of him
Hmm.
to give people that audience, that are trying to break into the business and to really get some some constructive criticism from one of the greats.
Right.
I thought that was a really cool thing. That gave me a lot more respect for him than I already had, and I already had a lot of respect for him. But I think Pharrell is one of the goats. He's up there. He's up there.
Yeah.
Up to the sky.
The fact that Pharrell is someone that Kanye West went to for affirmation
Exactly.
speaks loudly of
Yeah.
his legendary status.
Exactly.
Do you
And
know
when
for
Pharrell gave him love, that was he ran back to tell everybody Pharrell liked it. Yeah, I think Pharrell is one of the goats. I just think he's
yeah.
a different level.
He says that he sees music in colors.
A lot of people, I've heard that.
Oh.
I've heard that from other people
And
too.
he said he sees it and hears it in colors. He's got a Lego documentary that he's got out on, I think it's Netflix. That was actually pretty dope.
There was a movie that did that too, where they he does music with colors. I forgot the movie. I don't remember it. I had even had to bring it up, but there was a movie that used that concept. It may have even been a series, but there was a movie or a series or something where they had that concept where the artist could read colors and not music.
Wow.
Could hear the it was like they had some kind of impairment. I think she was deaf and could hear music if it was
Oh, if she
in
could see it.
colors.
Yep.
It was something like that. It was.
Yeah. So that brings us to this week's Fatal Four.
That brings us to this week's what?
Fatal.
Four Titans. One crown. Old school legends colliding with new school powerhouses. And the panel has to make a choice. No safe answers. No backing down. It's time for the Fatal Four. Who takes the throne?
And this week in the Fatal Four. Oh, starting to lose my voice again, it sounds like. This week in the Fatal Four, we got Missy and Timberland against the Neptunes, against Pusha T, against Shabuzi.
Okay.
And it's going to be a doozy.
That ain't bad. That ain't bad. I
So,
think you asked too many questions about these artists beforehand.
ways.
Yes, sir.
Out of Missy and Timberland, well, just go all four at once
Okay.
instead of putting them two on two.
Okay.
Who takes the
This
crown this week from you?
for me. Ah, I've. Oh, that's tough because I guess I'm gonna go based on my playlist and what I would normally listen to, and that would require me to go with the Neptunes because a lot of what Pharrell's produced is on my playlist, including Pusha T.
OG.
All right, so first of all, I'm easily going to say it's between Missy and Timbaland versus the Neptunes.
Okay.
And I think it's unfair to the Neptunes that Missy is on Timbaland's team and Pharrell only has himself as the vocalist. So I'm comparing the Neptunes production to Timbaland's production with Missy. And I got to go with Timbaland and Missy. Even though producer versus producer, I'm going with Pharrell over Timbaland. I'm taking Missy over Pharrell as a vocalist.
Okay.
I can see that.
So-
I can agree with
So
that.
putting
too.
them, if putting them as a team versus the Neptunes as a team, I go with Missy and
Okay. The reason I put them together as a team is because they came together. You wasn't in the beginning. You weren't getting one without the other.
In the beginning, I got Timbaland and Magoo.
Okay.
But that said, I mean, but I didn't get, I didn't get an artist with the Neptunes. I
Right.
got an artist with Timbaland, but I didn't get an artist with the Neptunes. So the only artist I can put in there is Daft Punk or Pharrell product, in which, not that it was whack, but if I'm going to compare it to what Missy did with Timbaland,
Right.
I'm not just comparing Timbaland and his projects against the Neptunes and their projects. I'm comparing those that what you put out there
Okay.
against each other.
I got you.
I'm rolling with Missy and Timbo.
Okay. Did you know that Missy was a producer before she was an artist, though?
I know that she was a producer, and I've heard the interview with her, how she never really, I've it might have been Timberland was the one that told her that, if you come in with the idea, if you singing what I'm playing, you sing it and then I play with your singing, just that's you're producing it.
Yeah.
You're that's you writing it. That you get that writing credit. You get that producer credit because you're the one that came up with this. Even though I'm playing it, you came up with it. And she said at first I didn't recognize that I was doing it. I was producing it. Didn't know I was producing until I learned more about the business. But I know she did a lot of writing and singing hooks and doing stuff like that. Missy's very talented.
Very talented.
She's very, very talented and a great writer. She's in the Songwriter Hall of Fame, is she not?
Yep.
Yeah.
I believe so.
I
I
do
didn't
too.
even know that. That's dope.
Yeah, I think she is. I'm pretty sure
Yep.
she is. I remember doing a story about that on the What Up Though show a long time ago. That might even been the Get Fogle days.
Oh. Yeah. She looked damn good now too.
And she
Yeah.
lost a lot of weight. She took a lot.
Yeah.
She
She don't really look like Missy Elliott no more though.
Yeah, she was a big girl back in the day.
So, but I'm gonna have to go. Oh, yeah. I wish I would have put an artist, but the Neptunes and Pharrell have worked with so many artists that there's not really one artist that encapsulates their sound. You know, when you hear Missy, you know you're finna get a 10 beat. You can't say that for Pharrell. Because anybody, anywhere, can be on a Pharrell beat.
Madonna.
But you know, it's a lot of artists been on Timbo beats too. Nelly Furtado.
Yeah, but when you hear Missy Elliott,
Aaliyah.
you automatically associate Missy with Tim.
To be honest, the first person I think of is Timbaland and Magoo. I can't lie. That's the first thing I think of. I'm sorry. I go keep going back to that. And I also think of Aaliyah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has some joints with Aaliyah.
Exactly.
So I'm going to go with Missy and Timbaland also. So Missy and Timbaland, you are the winners of this week's Fatal 4.
Yeah.
Now that brings us to everybody's favorite game that we play here on the Fire Pit.
Yes.
And that's this week in hip hop history.
This week in hip hop history.
We're going to roll through the birthdays real quick. June 14th, 1982, Freddie Gibbs was born.
Freddie Gibbs.
June 12th, 1971, out of Detroit, MC Breed.
Actually, out of Flint.
Oh, well, out of Michigan.
Flint, Michigan. That's where it was funny. I was with somebody. I'm sorry. This is very short, but it's funny. I was in Houston, and I was with my friend Sheila. Big up to Sheila Waits. Sheila, my Future in Your Front was on, and she was going. She was flowing right with it. She was feeling it, right? I mean, she was flowing all the way. And she said, "I'm from FLINT in the city." And I said, "You know what he said there?" I said, "You know where he's from, right?" And she said, "No." I said, "Well, you just said it." She said, "What do you mean?" I said, "He's from FLINT. He's from Flint, Michigan. That's what he spells when he says that. He's spelling Flint, Michigan. He's spelling Flint." And he says, "I'm from FLINT in the city." I said, "And you said it and didn't even know what you were saying." She literally said it fluently and didn't realize she just spelled Flint. So yeah. Big up to Flint, Michigan, man.
June 10th, 1968, DLC was born.
It's the Diggy Diggy Doc, y'all. Out of Dallas, by the way.
Oh, June 8th, 1977, Kanye West was born. And that's it for birthdays.
And that's it for birthdays. Beep, beep, baby.
June 9th, 2019, we lost Richard Stephen Shaw. Anybody know who that is?
No.
That is the birth name of Bushwick Bill.
Okay. I never knew that. Rest in peace, Bush.
All right.
His name was Richard, not William. How did he get William?
I'm sitting here trying to figure this out. Like, hold up.
June 13th, 2000. This group, Collective, released their second album.
A group, Collective?
Yep.
Wu-Tang?
Nope.
Jungle Brothers?
Limit?
Slum Village released their second album, Fantastic Volume 2.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
June 11th, 2002. This artist released their second studio album.
Eminem?
Nope. Right color.
Snow?
Nope.
Not Vanilla Ice.
Ways, I'm surprised you didn't get this one. Atmosphere released their second studio album, God Loves Ugly.
I never would have got that one.
Yeah, I wouldn't have got. I can't remember their discography like that.
June 9th.
I never heard of Atmosphere before this show.
June 9th, 1989. This artist released his third album.
Ice-T.
Nope.
Cool J.
LL Cool J released his third album, Walking with the Panther.
Walking with a Panther. That is ironically, we just played a song from that album in the last show. In the what?
June 8th, 1984. This hip hop movie was released.
Breaking.
Nope.
Do the right thing.
Groove.
Beat Street.
Oh, that was going to be my next guess. It had to be one of them three. It was either Crush Groove, Breaking, or Beat Street. One of them three. Beat Street, the king of the beat. I see you rocking that body from across the street.
June 7th, 1988. This duo released their debut album.
Nope. Hold up. You can't mention Beat Street without a little bit of trivia.
Okay.
You got two trivia questions.
Okay.
There was a group on Beat Street. There's a rap group in Beat Street called the Treacherous Three of them. And there was a member of that group that performed who later became very famous. And I'm talking a household name. Who are we talking about?
Was it Fab Five Freddy?
It was not Fab Five Freddy.
Ooh.
I'm going to take a shot and say Tupac.
No. We're talking 84, man.
84? Yeah, never mind. Yeah.
Rakim?
Doug E.
Oh, wow.
Fresh. At the time, we didn't know who he was. We didn't know who Dougie Fresh was.
Right.
He was in that movie as part of a group called the Treacherous Three, and Dougie Fresh was in it. And also, the theme song, Beat Street, King of the Beat, to see you bucking that body from across the street. Who made it? Who made the theme song?
Big Daddy Kane?
That would be Melly Mel, baby.
Oh, okay. Remember, I was just getting into hip hop at that time.
You have to understand, hip hop was just getting into
itself.
Everybody was just getting into hip hop in '84. Come on, man, that was
not me.
Baby steps.
I was
June 7th, 1988.
I loved it. Who was the graffiti artist in Beat Street?
KRS-One.
No, not his real life. Who was he in the movie? What was his name? That's what the movie was basically about. It was a graffiti artist. That you don't know? His name was Spit. Big up the Spit. Big up the Spit. All right, go ahead.
June 7th, 1988. This duo released their debut album.
Man, I want to go watch I want to go watch that movie now. What year?
1988.
Tribe Called Quest.
Nope. Wait, a duo.
De La Soul.
88?
Nope. 88.
Why am I drawing a blank? It's not Outkast. I have no idea. Eric B. and Rakim.
EPMD released their debut album, Strictly Business.
You got to chill. More about.
June 7th, 1994. This artist released his debut album.
What year?
94.
Oh, I don't know why I thought I heard 74. I was like, wait a minute, who? What? Hip hop history? Okay, 1994. This artist released his debut album in 94. I am going to say that would be Scarface.
Nope.
Was he with a group or he was always solo?
He was solo.
Too Short.
Nope. Well, he came out as a solo artist.
He came out as a solo artist.
But he was with the group before he was a solo artist.
Well, that's what I meant. That's what.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna
That's
say
what I
Method
meant.
Man.
I was about to.
Warren G released his debut album, Regulate, G-Funk Era.
Oh, he wasn't with no group. He was always solo.
Oh, he was in a group with Snoop and them.
No, he wasn't.
He says he was.
Yeah, but not that was making records. Snoop came out with deep cover as Snoop Dogg.
Okay.
Yeah, I
June
think they
6th,
all got together later.
June 6th, 1989. This duo released their debut album.
89. It was a duo making a debut album. Tribe Called Quest.
Nope.
De La Soul.
Nope. Duo. Those are trios.
No, it's not.
Tribe Called Quest was a trio.
Tribe Called Quest was
De La Soul. De La Soul was a
Fight
trio.
Dog and Q-Tip.
And Shaheem.
That's the DJ.
He's still part of the group.
But that ain't still, they still consider the duo. Just like Run DMC.
And De La Soul was a trio up until a couple years ago.
No, it was Plug 1 and Plug 2.
No. Oh my god, now I'm drawing a blank on their name.
Nice and Smooth.
Nope. Nice is in the name of the album, though.
Onyx?
Gangstar released their debut album, No More Mr. Nice Guy.
I didn't even know there was two. I didn't know that was a duo. I thought that was one guy. I thought that was just Guru.
No, it was two. There's two people on the album.
Yeah.
I thought it was just Guru.
And last but not
The other
least,
guy. It was.
I can't remember his name.
I always thought Gangstar was just Guru. Okay.
And last but not least, June 4th, 1996, this artist released I think it was his debut single. Doesn't say debut, but I think it was.
96?
96.
Snoop.
Ooh.
No. That's a little bit late for
Yeah,
Snoop.
that's oof. That stunk like a diaper.
Bun B.
Nope. June 4th, 1996, Nas released the single If I Ruled the World.
I don't know how I missed that.
If I Rule the World.
Yep.
You thought that was his debut? That ain't his debut.
New York State of Mind was his debut.
Oh, okay. Well, it's the first one I heard from Nas that I remember.
Because If I Ruled the World, I don't even think that was on his first album.
No, it was not.
No.
Because it wasn't on Illmatic.
Okay.
No, you had the halftime. It was written, right? Wasn't that his first one? It was written.
No, I thought Illmatic was his first one, and then it was written.
I thought it was. I don't know. You know, you bigger Nas fan than me, but I thought it was the other way. I thought it was written was the first one.
I have no clue.
But I know If I Ruled the World wasn't his first. I know that wasn't on his first album though.
Okay. Well, it was the first Nas song that I heard.
So, no, it wasn't.
Let me say it that way. Yeah,
No,
what?
No, it wasn't. You knew songs. You know, you've named songs that came out before that. If I Ruled the World.
Because back then I was getting a lot of music straight from radio. That was it. So that was the only one that was on the radio.
I guarantee you heard Nas before that.
Mm-hmm.
If I Ruled the World, that hook, you know where that came from?
Mm-mm.
That was originally a Curtis Blow song.
Oh, okay.
And he does it in a Crush Groove. If I Rule the World, I love all the girls. I love them, baby.
Oh, okay. See, that's how you sample a hook.
Yeah.
Well, the Beatty sample was Houdini. The beat on that is the Houdini sample.
Yeah.
Friends.
Mm-hmm.
I can hear that now. Yeah, I'm not gonna listen to music the same way no more. It's totally different now.
Yeah.
So, but that's the end of this week in hip hop history. So, OG, I'm gonna pass it on to you.
This week in hip hop history. All right, I want to thank y'all for joining us, man. Thanks for joining us for the Fire Pit. We took a trip to Virginia. Who knows where we're gonna go next? Who are we gonna go next? You know? He don't know. So anyway, we want to thank y'all for joining us.
It's between two places.
Subscribe to the channel. We're the Bonfire Network on YouTube, rather, not in YouTube, but on YouTube. The Bonfire Network. We have tons of content. We put something new up every day, so make sure you join us. It's a lot of fun out there. You can also catch the Fire Pit on TikTok as well as Instagram. So that said, man, it ain't no red pill, blue pill. We're going to catch y'all next time. Peace.
Stop what you doing right now. You're not rocking with your boy DJ Rhyme 45. DJ Rhyme 45, we live, we on time, you know the vibe. I say every day we live, come have a hell of a time. DJ Rhyme 45, the Fire Pit is the vibe. I say every day we live, come have a hell of a time. DJ Rhyme 45, the Fire Pit is the vibe. I say every day we live, come have a hell of a time. DJ Rhyme 45, the Fire Pit is the vibe. I say every day we live, come have a hell of a time. DJ Rhyme 45, the Fire Pit is the vibe.